Welcome to another episode of It's Debatable WWE edition. I'm your host, Justin Jones. As always, here with co-host Sebastian, and we're gonna be breaking down Saturday night's main event. We know there was a whole bunch of cards this weekend on the Great American Bash, with NXT. They had Saturday night's main event. We also on Sunday had Evolution. I ain't gonna be a hater. I guess shout out to AEW and their All In event. Shout out to them for what they did. But either way, a whole wrestling weekend. If you was a fan of wrestling, you had something to watch, right? Starting from Friday, literally up till today, because we still got Monday Night Raw tonight, right? But like I said, for this episode, for y'all watching, we're only going to be talking about Saturday night's main event. What happened in that event, the good, the bad, the ugly. We'll do a recap on Evolution this week. I didn't get to see Evolution. Sebastian did. All I know is I seen Naomi cash in. Shout out to Naomi, and just the projection her career is going. I'm very proud of her. But like I said, we will be talking Saturday night's main event. Seb, just talk to me about how do you feel about this weekend, and do you feel we're getting too many events?
Nah, this was a perfect weekend in my opinion. I just if you're a fan of wrestling, you just appreciate just the back to back PLEs that you're getting. Even with AEW, like you said, I can't be hated too. They had one of their bigger events and all in. Definitely shout out to what they was doing over there though, just the crowd that was able to attract though, and just the energy that they brought, just as a fan of wrestling, regardless of what are you watching. Just to see the fact that whether you looked at that or Saturday night main event or NXT Great American Bash or just Women's Evolution. It's just like there was always something to watch. So it's just like you take all of that in, and then you could break down like what was the best match of the weekend though, like which match really like stood out to you the most. And for me, I can't really hate on that because at the end of the day, it's just like wrestling. At the end of the day, is like it's preference and style. And we get on here a lot, and I mean, especially me. You know me, I talk weird shit about AEW though. But at the end of the day, like people have their style and preference of what they like the most. If I'm gonna go out and say it, man, Women's Evolution was the best card of the weekend. But other than that, though, shout out to all the professional wrestlers out there just doing their thing.
Yeah, it's interesting to hear you say that. First to AEW, let me break down my hate for AEW. It's not so much AEW as it is I'm a WWE supporter. Um, for all the people who know that we also do battle rap on this channel, this is like the beef between when it was URL and RBE. It's not against the workers or anything like that. I'm just going with the brand that I grew up on. So I'm a WWE guy. They go against AEW. I'm riding on that shit. But today I'm just not going to be a hater because they did have a big event. Like I said, I still am a fan of some of their talent. I was anticipating just seeing the result of a Mercedes Monet versus Tony Storm. I think both of them are doing tremendous work. Mercedes Monet does get a lot of flack because it feels like she's just so dominant and she just doesn't lose. Shout out to her for literally losing that match and giving Tony Storm her flowers, a former WWE person that didn't really get their shine under the Vince McMahon regime. Went over to AEW and she's the top bitch. Excuse my language, no disrespect whatsoever, but she's doing her thing over there. Shout out to them. I also seen Dustin Rhodes. He's finally got his world title at like 40 plus years old. Shout out to him. What was the big match they had? What was it? Adam Page versus who, Seth?
Yeah, Hangman Adam Page versus Moxley. That was
Right, right, right.
that's what they call like their Roman and Cody, which is everybody come through Moxley and his faction, what he got going on. Hangman Adam
Right,
Page.
right, right.
I haven't seen a part where fucking Adam Page got help from a nigga in Swerve Strickland who they had beef with. I'm seeing some shit. The nigga burnt his house. So
Right,
yeah, you see
right,
shit
right,
like
right,
that. It's just like it was a big
right.
event weekend for them. It turned out a major success for them. Oh shit, just more success to
Shout,
the other side, man. It's still WWE
nah,
over
yeah,
here.
yeah. Nah, that definitely shout out to them. But like I said, we're talking Saturday night's main event. So let's just get right into it. It was interesting them throwing this event. I know they got a certain amount of Saturday night main events they do per year, but we all know they kind of planned it on this day to go against AEW. So you're gonna get the good and the bad with that, right? So let's just start off with the first match on the card. That was Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton. Let me just say this: I'm becoming one of those fans now that critique everything, and I hate myself that I do this. The match was unnecessary. I get why they did it. They're trying to do this jelly roll, jelly donut, versus Logan Paul, but now it's gonna be the tag team match of Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul versus Randy Orton and Jelly Roll. I no disrespect to none of those parties. I love Randy Orton, I love McIntyre, Logan Paul, up and coming star Jelly Roll. Shout out to what he's doing in his field. I, I'm just not sold on the match. Jelly Rolls trying to sell it. I'm not a. They gotta understand, Randy. I'm not a punk, and they gotta. Yeah, I get it. You sold the Claymore and all that. I'm just not too invested into this little story. I feel what's happening is that due to the fact John Cena's WWE champion, Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, SmackDown people, they could only do so much on the fucking show right now. So shout out to them for kind of doing like a side quest. I would kind of call this bout that's about to happen at SummerSlam. But Drew, Randy Orton got the win. Just how do you feel about this whole thing? Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, Jelly Roll, Logan Paul. How you feel?
Fillers. That's what I like to call it. Fillers for something bigger though. But in the entertainment aspect though, there's always gonna be that little one or two times we see you just like, oh, they're supposed to be doing something else. Drew McIntyre's not supposed to be teaming up with Logan Paul to fucking go against Jelly Roll and Randy Orton. Shit don't even make fucking sense. It don't, but at the same time, it's just an entertainment aspect though. I think if it's something that Randy Orton wants to do this late in his career to where he's not tripping about it, like who are we to say, oh, Randy Orton deserves better? Oh, Drew McIntyre. If they came to an agreement to do this, then you know what? They'll find a way to make it entertaining. They'll find a way just to, sell the people on it. But it's not something I'm looking forward to. I already said, like, for me, I'm more so interested in what Randy Orton's going to do this late in his career as a heel. Like I said before, babyface Randy Orton
Does
is cool.
he have to turn heel?
Yes,
Why?
because I just think that he has more to offer as a heel than as a babyface. Don't get me wrong, it's cool, and everybody's chanting and singing the song word by word, bar by bar. Like it's cool when we see the RKO and shit like that. But if we look at it, Randy Orton is his best when he's a heel. Like he does his best work as a heel, because it's like he's the Viper, bro. Like he'll come out of nowhere, he'll backdoor you, he'll do all this. Like certain people, I just think that they work better as a heel. Like it just gets them over. So, like, I think you see that because when Drew McIntyre he came back to SmackDown, he antagonized Randy Orton and started getting them thoughts in his head to where it's just like, yo, Cody kind of played you, like he kind of like told you everything you want to hear, like a true politician, and you fell for it, and that's why you couldn't pull the trigger on the punk kick. So I think once Randy Orton pulls out the punk kick, that's when he turns heel. But I think
Okay.
definitely more so,
Okay. So
more
you think
so.
we get that at SummerSlam?
You said what? Say that one time.
No, so you think he turns heel at SummerSlam, something like that? Does he turn on Jelly Roll?
I wouldn't necessarily say jelly roll, but I definitely do think that he has some stake in this John Cena and Cody Rhodes match.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm seeing people wanting him integrated into the match. I guess I don't think that's gonna change the outcome of the match. Is you could throw him in. I think John Cena's just gonna win. Period. So now, if Randy Orton goes into the match and loses again, then what are people? Then what's people gonna say?
Not, I don't think necessarily just him going into the match. I think more so of just him maybe interfering and costing a Cody Rhodes, like you do see RK out of nowhere, or you do see some a pivotal point to where it's just like
Okay.
maybe he's like, oh shit, Randy Orton had enough, like feel me?
Okay. No, I'll listen. I'm not mad at that. It's just I see. All right. So maybe I feel like this. If I seen someone as a heel, I'm not anticipating or clamoring them to be a heel again. Like I seen it. You think he's gonna be a better heel than what we seen back in '09?
No, nothing's going to top
So it's
09.
like we're kind of forcing it. It's like we seen the height as a heel. I feel the same way about Cody Rhodes. You could turn him heel. I seen it. Could he do it better? Maybe. But it's like if I seen it, I like it's kind of like if I seen a movie and then I'm doing a sequel, and then the third one, the fourth. I seen it. I seen the movie. Is it
I feel
gonna
like
be
a lot
better?
of
Like, I don't know.
yeah, I feel like a lot of times though, it's just like you do need a couple more heels to really just overshadow what shit is going on though. I think that sometimes like we get too bored of maybe like somebody being a baby face to where it's just like you want to see another side. Like, feel me? People want to see Randy Orton back in that mode to where he'll do anything to win. Like, feel me? The promos he cuts, all this stuff. Like, don't get me wrong though. Randy Orton's babyface can never go wrong though. But I just think that, feel me? Like, his best mic work is not when he's complimented. He's like, "Oh, Cody, I love you like a brother." It's just like, "Yo, Cody, I'll do anything." Like, feel me? I will hurt you. Like, feel me? Like, I don't know how to explain it though, because I ain't feel me. I ain't a wrestler. I can't cut no real promo. But it's just like it just hits different to me, like personally.
No, I
That might
understand
just
that.
be me, my preference though.
No, it's that nostalgia. It's like we seen it, so we think you get it again, and we're gonna get that same thing. But what I'm saying is, be careful what we ask for. It may not just be that same feel we felt. You understand what I'm trying to say?
No, yeah, 100%.
But shout out to once again all four people that was involved in that match on Saturday. Once again, Jelly Roll, Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul. Let's see what happens with that story. But next match on the card was Jimmy Uso versus Solo Sokoa. Um, I didn't think Jimmy was gonna win. The match. I don't want to say the match came out of nowhere, but was Jimmy due for a U.S. title match? Did he have enough momentum? I'm not sure about that. Um, I just don't think Jimmy has enough help right now. Fatu can come out and moonsault off the barricades if he wants to, but it's two against four. And no matter how you cut and slice this shit, you got JC Mateo, Tongalua, Lungalanga, and all the Langalulas. Like, whoever else they about to pull out the damn hat. But it's four against two. Solos has a strong team right now. I think either they need Jay to come help. I don't know if they throw Roman into that story. I'm not 100% sure, but they're going to need help if they're going to stop Solo Sokoa. Point blank, period.
The MFTs. that's what they call it. I think that's the new name of them, the
My
MFTs.
family tree.
Yeah, I definitely do feel like uh the match wasn't needed, in my opinion. It does nothing. I don't think there was a real build up to that. I just think we just got a title match like here, nigga. Damn. Like I just think that's really what we just got out of this match between Solo and Jimmy though. There was no real significant build around it. If anything, the whole time we waited for Jacob Fatu to come out. And like you said, man, it's just a numbers game. You got fucking JC Mateo, Talatonga, Tongaloa. Tamatanga ain't even back yet. Bro, they just have just Samoans and JC just running wild. Bro, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, so it's just like I don't know. Like you said, maybe Jay. I don't know if this sparks a Uso reunite with alongside with Jacob Fatu. I don't know what does it do, but I think we may be in for a deeper story. I'm kind of glad Solo retained because he got pinned 2 weeks in a row since winning the U.S. title, though, which to me I don't have a problem with because I think it shows like yeah, just because you're a champion doesn't mean you're not allowed to get pinned. You know what I'm saying? Like I see people saying, "Oh, this makes Solo look weak as a U.S. champion." Like just because you're a champion doesn't mean you're not allowed to get pinned. Like I never understood when people say that. It's like, "Oh, I don't know if
So
you do."
shout out to you for bringing up that point. Shout out to the Cody Rhodes podcast. Don't know the exact name. I do fuck with seeing that. I like when they start drinking. Cody gets real unwind and they start telling stories and shit. Shout out to that. But they gave a lot of love to the Miz to your point, just could always make someone look good, not afraid to lose, doing all those little things is what makes you have a long career, right? When you're able to adapt and just do so many different things, and you don't always got to be in the world title picture. You don't always have to win a match. You could lose gracefully, right? So that's something that is important when you are, in the WWE world.
Yeah, exactly. To that point, exactly too. And then you see, even if he still came out on top of the title, like so, people say like all this about when you like if you lose or you get pinned, you're getting buried. That's the new norm in WWE. And the crazy part about it is not to get too far off topic, but I'm watching like a match between Seth Rollins and Penta. Everybody was just on the hype of the Penta. He lose a couple matches. Oh, Triple H don't know what he's doing. Penta. Oh, he's getting buried. I feel like if you're in a place, in a position to be a part of the main event scene or to get TV time like that, there's no reason to be even jacking that somebody's getting buried when you're getting TV time. There's wrestlers out there that's in the back that haven't wrestled in fucking months. There's no TV time for them. But somebody like Penta, who's came into WWE, who's filming, been more so like he's been one of those players that's on Monday Night Raw that filming. You see him on a week to week basis. I don't understand what's the notion of him getting buried because he lost to Seth Rollins, he lost to Braun Breaker, he lost to formidable people. Like niggas, like you said,
Facts.
like you could lose gracefully. Like it depends on the match and the moment that you remember. If anything, I'm gonna always remember. I'm not gonna remember that Braun Breaker beat fucking Penta. I remember the spear that Braun Breaker did on Penta. It's gonna be a highlight. It's gonna be one of those things that you look back and like, oh, that was a tough match or that was a tough finish. I'm not a fan of that though.
Facts.
But yeah, back to I was saying with just Solo and the bloodline thing. I just think that more so it's definitely a numbers game too. It's either somebody's gonna turn on that bloodline and help out Jacob and Jimmy, or you just gonna have to just keep adding some numbers. Like you said, maybe Jay. I don't know what they got going on with Jay. I don't know if he's still gonna be involved in this Seth Rollins faction, or is he gonna, reunite with Jimmy and help out Jacob? It, it's weird right now though. But knowing WWE, they always keep their mind open to just different storylines. So like they could just literally do a whole shift and say, "Yo, Jay, we'll help your brother out."
Facts. Nah, facts. I was also happy that Solo retained. He was been worn to the championship run on some type of level. So shout out to him for getting his just due. And I think he's gonna continue to keep doing good work as a heel. And I'm interested to see what happens. I don't know if one of them, his henchmen, crew, faction, whatever the hell you want to call them, they don't really have too much aura to me. The tall ones on the fence right now, your aura is either gonna be there early or it's not. Like you don't be years in and then you just magically become. That doesn't really happen to my people. Sometimes you kind of feel it. He's on the fence right now. He kind of has it, but then I don't like kind of don't the tall dude. But JC Mateo, I don't see him as like a main eventer. Upper card, I don't really see that. And same thing for the Tamatunga, whoever the hell the other
Hello,
one is that just came back.
the
Not him either.
infamous.
But
No, no, no! Don't do that. He's an aura farmer. The infamous
okay,
Tonga
I was
Loa.
talking about a main eventer. I didn't talk about him me doing memes. I thought a main event
The
talent.
only one that
That's not
has like main event potential is probably Tonga Tonga.
who. But who's that? The skinnier one?
Yeah, the one that's out right now.
Yeah, but he's not. I heard that he's not a part of that thing anymore, bro. Like he's not. So I don't think he's just gonna become a main eventer now because he makes a
Oh no
sound.
no no no! That those type of things take a long time for some shit like that to happen. No, like niggas
No,
gotta
I
actually.
wouldn't be surprised. He might come back and help out Jimmy and 5 2 because I don't think no one more is joining that faction. Like they already got the shirts made. Like that's the group. It's the four of them. So I'm not sure what's really going on behind the scenes. But if he does, I wouldn't be surprised if he came back as a baby face.
Yeah, I can see the crowd definitely gets behind that.
Yeah. But shout out Jimmy. Shout out Sokola. Decent match. The next match. This is what we really had to talk about. All right. Seth Rollins versus L.A. Knight. Yeah.
Yeah,
But prayers up to Seth Rollins. Um, Nigga got the Brandon Roy knees. Um, he listen. How do
There's
I
no
even say
line.
this? No, all jokes aside, speedy recovery. We don't want to see no one get hurt. I'm interested to see Monday Night Raw tonight. This is when the creative gets the big bucks. What the fuck are we about to do now? Now we know. Now the no the
Yo,
the 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 meniscus. Hold on, hold
yo,
on. We don't know the severity of the injury. I'm thinking it's a meniscus. The same thing. He's gonna have to get surgery on that, and that's gonna take at least 4 months, bro. Now you have a year to cash in your money in the bank. You got two routes. I think you do this. And I'm not creative, but this is where I would go. Either you just have him hold that till he comes back. I wouldn't be mad. Imagine whatever match we get at WrestleMania, him coming back and his music just hits after a long hiatus like that. Cinema. Like that. That would be good. Or the hand me down, you just give it to Braun Breaker. My body gave out on me. You're the man. But he has to sell that conversation. You are next up. You are the man. Take over this division till I get back. He has to sell it though, Mr. Seth, which I think he will. But if that's the route they want to go to, those are the two I'm thinking of. But this was very bad luck for them. Them losing Liv Morgan was one thing. She's a huge star, and they kind of had to switch around Evolution and things like that, and this whole bloodline storyline thing. That's one thing. But Seth freaking Rollins, you gave him the faction. You damn near gave him the keys to Monday Night Raw, and them knees buckled right up. Now I will also say this, Seth. You know your knee past and injury history. Were those moves necessary? It looked good. Listen. I'm blaming Penta. This nigga battled Penta 1 week. Next week he want to be Jeff Hardy now. Seth, come on, bro. Listen. The first little swan song off the rope was all right. Now you want a moonsault off the back rope, like my nigga. Like
I can't
you
call. I
know
can't
your
call
body.
nobody. I
Listen,
can't
hold
call.
on, wait, hold on. Seth, you know your body more than anyone. You gotta know what you're able to just still do. And you 40 years old, brother. I did all the research, meniscus, repair surgery times your age factor, because I was very hurt. I'm like, this fucks up the whole story. Like, we
Yeah,
literally just took out the main character.
I
Like,
don't
so
know
I
about
don't know how they gonna spin this shit. No, I'm about to give you the floor, bro. I'm just saying, I don't know how they're gonna spin this. I was, I wasn't even happy. LA Knight won. It took the joy out of the victory. He won, but it was just like it was a forced finish. Like, so was he really supposed to win? Was Seth gonna cash in that night? I think so many things changed now. So I don't know. Does Roman come? Because now I feel Seth was like such the integral part to so many stories. Roman now comes back and goes after who? Is he go after CM Punk?
nobody.
Bro, but him and Braun didn't really have a thing. You got to build that in 3 weeks to SummerSlam. This is what I'm talking. We can't just force feed stories, bro. Like, bro, we can't turn into that. Like, SummerSlam is 3 weeks away. We can't just now Braun versus Roman. It sounds good, but come on, we gotta like. There's ways we gotta do this story to still make this make sense. But I'm thinking prayers up to Seth Rollins. I'm interested to see his timeline, the severity of the injury, where's his mind at, and all that. Um, I also wanted to say this. I'm not mad at this idea. This is a little left field. I'm not mad at Becky Lynch taking over the faction and just taking over for her husband, man. Like she is the man. She got that persona right now. She can still lead that group. I'm not mad at that either. She would just have to sell it. But those are the three things I'm thinking of. Becky takes over. You hand over that briefcase to Braun Breaker, or Seth holds it till Mania, and we get a huge moment like that. But Knowing WWE, we're not gonna get any of that, and I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. But how'd you feel when you seen it, seen the news? You on mute, Sam.
I'd have seen hold on. Somebody just put in the chat, Alex Alberto, he said they need to sub in Karrion Cross. I think, yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea
No, no, carrying cross for what?
until Seth gets back. I
No,
think
but you're
somebody
saying no,
that's
but do it. No, but I'm saying do what?
just hold down the group. I think that's somebody that has a strong character personality.
No, 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 no.
I
And
wouldn't
I
be
hold on, I'm on the carrying cross bandwagon. Don't I'm not him. But no, no. Like he's not even infatuated with this group. See, no, that's force feeding. No, 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 no,
no send a
no.
comment. Let me just read another thing. He said Seth will be fine. At worst, he'll be gone 9 to 10 months. Cash in his first night back and win the championship. Something that you said too, I think. But I think it would have to be a big PLE or a new champion. Like, I think the best way, if Seth is to miss time, I think the perfect thing for him to be would be to cash in on somebody that wins. So, like, maybe like if Gunther loses to like a CM Punk and he cashes in on CM Punk, oh man, how sweet would that feel for
Or
Rocky?
John Cena's last match. If his body can get right till then, you cash in on Cena. That's how he loses it.
I wouldn't be mad at that either.
Nah, I'm not mad at that.
I wouldn't be mad at that either. I think more so we're looking at something now to where now we're not worried about the briefcase because you know how every time when somebody comes out like a big cash in, we're not worried about that. We're not worried about throwing the briefcase. It's literally if there's no timetable for Seth Rollins to return, now you have a position to where you don't gotta just worry about is he gonna cash in on this event, is he gonna cash on this event. We just don't know now.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that though. We just don't know.
I feel like that's how cash-ins was back in the day. Like when Edge had the briefcase, you had no idea when he was going to cash in. Right? When Dolph Ziggler had his briefcase, we didn't know when he was going to cash in. So when the moment actually happened, like it was like, what the fuck? When Seth Rollins cashed in at that WrestleMania a couple of years back, the heist of the century, right?
Yeah.
We didn't see that coming. I don't like these cash in nowadays when we can kind of feel it. Like, no, we need to just the music hits like what the fuck?
Yeah, like when people are
Like,
feeding, like, yo, I gotta cash in, and then they don't. This makes the shit look dumb.
when Jeff Hardy won his first title, right? And then you hear CM Punk song, it's like, ah, come on, like you feel
Yeah,
me? Like
that was fucked up.
you feel me?
Son,
A
that
moment like that.
took the moment and joy out of everything.
Feel me? But that's when you know a good heel has that good cash in moment. When your heart hurts, like heel, come on, he just got it. Like you feel me? When Randy Orton cashes in on Daniel Bryan and Triple H hits him with the pedigree, like you don't see it coming.
Those are always the best ones.
Like come on now, but what do we do with LA Knight? Does he now get the major push? Is he at the right place at the right time?
I mean, the only thing left right now I see in his way is him going against Gunther. I
But
think that my match is SummerSlam.
do we want LA Knight versus Gunther SummerSlam or do we want CM Punk versus Gunther?
I think right now you do a number one contenders match, and then you have it to where it's CM Punk versus LA Knight, maybe for the number one contender spot against Gunther at SummerSlam. Because either way, both works out. I wouldn't be mad. Both works out pretty good though. But if we go on just number one contender or we just go like that, I would have to put the Rock and LA Knights in. I just think right now he hasn't lost momentum. Even since Money in the Bank, I think the crowd has been louder. I've been on record saying I'm a fan of him in that Monday Night Raw scene due to the fact that the John Cena retirement tour is going on SmackDown. You got the Cody Rhodes, the Randy Orton. Like it was tough to crack the main event scene and be taken seriously. Not saying that people don't take LA Knight seriously, but it's just like you're not gonna sit here and make me believe that LA Knight is going to be someone to dethrone John Cena for his retirement tour. You can't make me believe that. But now, if you put him in a feud against Gunther for the World Heavyweight title on Monday Night Raw, there's a chance it's like LA Knight could win that. I know what Gunther's capable of, but LA Knight could win that, and LA Knight could look like a heavyweight champion. He could look like a main eventer on Monday Night Raw, just with all the talent and just how he flourishes on the mic, and just everybody. So when I was very mad at the way the match ended because I do feel like LA Knight was going to win though. I definitely feel like he needed that win to be taken seriously, especially if he's going to be on Monday Night Raw a little bit more now. I'm just on record gonna just say this, bro. Like I think that he would fully take advantage of just being on Monday Night Raw, being that main eventer scene, maybe being a superstar, like charismatic guy. Like he has the tools. He has the tools to start off Monday Night Raw with a bang. Like when they give when they give certain people to open up Monday Night Raw, like the Rhea Ripleys of the world, like
Let me talk to him.
yeah, like CM Punk. You know how they just give them the opening, like to open up the show. I could see LA Knight open up the show as a heavyweight champion. I could see a promo between him and Gunther. Like it doesn't have to be CM Punk, but the way he's looking, it could be. It's so much opportunities you could do. They had the interaction backstage to where they said, "I want to get my hands on Seth." Yeah, we'll wait in line and shit like that. They might have a little interaction down the line, bro. I could see it.
Right.
I could see it
Right.
though. I'm rooting for LA Knight though. If he's gonna be on the Monday Night Raw scene, I'm rooting for him to just really just shake shit up over there.
Right. So shout out LA Knight. Once
Yeah.
again, speedy recovery to Seth freaking Rollins. Um, yeah, and like I said, I'm interested to see Monday Night Raw. They better be putting pen to pad right now. I want to see a story. Like I need to see it. But
They
let's
got
go
some.
to the main event. Let's get to the main event. You already spoke on Gunther, right? He went up against Goldberg, Goldberg, Goldberg. And let me talk to y'all fans, bro. Get off Goldberg's dick. Like, the nigga having a retirement match, bro. Nigga was acting like the nigga was gonna
The
come
niggas
back
get on
and
his
have a
business.
6 year contract, bro, and see him on every PLE. And the nigga couldn't have a retirement match in front of his kids and family in his hometown. I just hate the comments and seeing people like I literally seen once the match was over. I can't remember I can't remember this dude's name, but he's doing a video talking about, yeah, clap your hands if you're happy that Goldberg won't be back anymore. Like, and it's like, bro, like,
Niggas be on dick.
did he
I'm
always
not
have
even
the
mad. It wasn't
best
even a
match?
match. It wasn't
No,
even a
no, hold on,
bad
hold
match.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Wait, I need to say this.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Did he always have the best matches? No. Did he hurt some people in the process? Yes. But so have other people. Like we can't just pick and choose when we want to point the gun at somebody, bro. Goldberg is still a legend and a pinnacle in WWE history, wrestling history. He had one of the craziest undefeated streaks we've ever seen. The man came back. He wants to do a match with Gunther. Gunther calls him out at Bad Blood a couple months ago. So what? But I just don't like all this. Oh, I'm not watching it because it's old. It's Gunther versus Oldberg. And oh, this, oh, that. A lot of our favorite stars are fucking old right now. They're old. Cody Rhodes ain't young, nigga. He ain't. Damian Priest ain't young. See that Orton on their last string. CM Punk ain't fucking young. AJ Styles, right? Sam, you like AJ Styles, right? He's old, nigga.
He almost out the door.
Rey Mysterio, we just seen him at Midnight Express. I seen wrinkles under the mask. Yeah, I did. I seen them. I did. So we need to stop just trying to pick and choose when to nitpick these people, bro. He's a fucking legend, and they had a good match. That's where y'all niggas be getting me tight. Cause now after the match, I see the comments. Yo, this was one of his best matches since 2022. Oh my God, a 15-minute Goldberg match and it went good? What? He's a professional and he's been training. Y'all are just fucking dick sucking for the last 2 months.
Niggas
Like,
hate
come
on my
on,
son
bro.
Goldberg. I
Like,
think it's
go.
a wave. I don't mind trolling Goldberg, but I have to respect that. Feel me to know what he did in this company and what he did in the industry though. Bill
No,
Goldberg.
no, yeah, I'm just saying, like, I don't like all the wrestlers, and sometimes I troll, but it's like niggas was really on his dick. For you to literally go on your phone and make a video of you being happy someone retired, like nigga, he don't know you. Like what's wrong with y'all? Like I just don't understand. Like y'all need to get a life, bro. Like
Nigga
I'm
don't
not ever gonna go no make no video on my phone. Do, doing the happy dance and throwing money in the air because I don't gotta see a wrestler. Nigga, go watch AEW.
watch
Like,
New Japan, nigga.
I don't get it. Go watch TNA and
And the
Nick
thing is,
Nemeth
and the
hype
thing
man
is, like, it's not
conjuring
even
on.
like a real PLE. It wasn't even a PLE for real.
I'm just saying, bro. It was one match. Get over it. But all the dick
Wasn't even a
sucking,
bad match.
like it wasn't because no one. It wasn't even a bad match. Like shit, bro. And then WWE, y'all disrespectful. Yeah, y'all disrespectful. Y'all doing the ads during his match. Y'all cut off his damn retirement speech. What are y'all doing?
It's
This is
ass,
why I
bro.
talk about TKO, bro. They start doing shit like this, bro. Vince would not happen under Vince McMahon. It just wouldn't. We could nitpick Vince McMahon and say he's a freaking all that. That's all fine. That's none of my fucking business. But what I am gonna say, certain things that I'm starting to see would not happen back then, bro. The man couldn't cut a speech.
No, I think that's more so with the NBC. Like they have
Nah,
TV.
fuck that. Nah, fuck that, bro. If that was John Cena, it would have got cut off.
Yes,
No, Sir, that was John Cena's tire speech. They was gonna cut him
that's
off.
not. But what I'm saying is that
Stop
that's
it,
not
sir. You stop
WWE.
it,
That's NBC though. You got to think about it. They're on TV time. They're not on PLE time. When a
bro.
PLE
I've
when a
seen
PLE
TV
ends,
go past the official start time of the next program. I've seen it already, bro. You're not gonna sell me on this, bro. I've seen it all the time. You
not
can
on
go
NBC,
an extra 2 minutes, nigga. It was 2 minutes.
not on NBC, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You know how much times they cut it, bro. You know, it's not the first Saturday night main event I watched. They cut into TV time a lot on that shit. That shit is ass
Bro,
though. That's why people don't consider it PLE. Goldberg would have got his speech off perfectly fine if it was on Peacock or PLE.
bro, you work with that. This is all about money, bro. Like, let's cut the bullshit, bro. They cut the check. Let the nigga cut his speech, bro. Like, I'm not doing all this NBC, ABC, TNT. Goldberg in 5. Like, come on, man.
Shit though, but if that's his last match, I wouldn't even be mad at it though. Definitely went for a spin. I didn't think he was gonna tap.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if the finish of that match was changed because of Seth Rollins' injury. Like, would you expect? If was you anticipating a cash in on that event before you seen his injury?
No,
No.
no, I was
Okay.
not. There's no. I was expecting the cash in. I
That was
think
just the rumors flowing around. It was gonna be a cash in, Roman coming back. Like, I think a lot of things change, in my
that's
opinion.
why I said it was just too much ads, too much commercial breaks for something like that to happen. If you're gonna do a big moment like that, I don't want to. I don't want to see Roman Reigns about to come down to the ring to fuck up what Seth Rollins got going on, and then you go to TV break.
But I'm saying they would not do that, bro. I'm telling you, they disrespected Goldberg. They could have shifted that around, bro. There's no way that happens, bro. I'm saying if that was John Cena, the show don't just cut off, bro. It doesn't.
Gang,
And
it does,
I
bro.
don't tell you, it don't, bro.
Bro, like when you're cutting into because that shit, if you go above like it's like a it's so much politics that I seen when I'm watching. Like, feel me? You remember when Cody Rhodes slapped The Rock? They had to tell him like, yo, we gotta cut this short because Rock took too much time for the promo to end the
But they
show.
didn't cut the segment though, bro.
They cut the
But
segment after.
they didn't cut it.
They cut it after that. They had to make up for time. When somebody's giving a speech, it's like, nigga, How much longer are you gonna talk? Like,
Here's my thing, bro. We had a 2 hour show.
yeah,
You could have
that's what you're
finagled.
supposed
You could have finagled that to get his speech in. That's all I'm saying. Figure it out. Figure it out. I didn't need to see Jelly Roll, nigga. I didn't need Jelly Roll. I wanted his speech.
to. Yeah. If anything, they should have let him get a speech on Monday Night Raw. But it
Bro,
was.
but
I
I'm
mean, it's
saying,
more so.
bro,
It
it
probably
was
ain't.
his
It's probably not even for
hometown
the
last
fans for real.
match. You have the speech
Probably
right
not
there.
even for the fans at home for real. More so, like he probably don't care because I think it's in his hometown.
Nah, nah. If I know this wrestlers be petty, that bothered him. The only one that was clapping was Mr. Bret Hart. That nigga was at home like, like that was the only nigga smiling.
Fuck Bret Hart.
What the fuck?
Nah, I'm trolling,
Like,
bro.
like, where'd that come from? Like,
Nah, I'm trolling.
don't let Natalia hear that. She fucking put you in a leg lock.
Wouldn't mind that either.
All right, yeah. When I said it, I knew Seth was gonna say some dumb shit like that, and that's where we're gonna end the show, bro.
Wait. Did you see Low
I know,
Vice?
I don't, I know, I didn't. No, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. No, I
Oh
didn't.
man. Shout
Like,
out
I
Low
didn't.
Vice.
I don't want to hear about Jet. Jet. Did you see Jet Cargill? Like, no, bro. I didn't,
Did you
bro.
see her out there though? That was a hell of a match. I really I can't wait to
All right, I didn't. All right, I told you I didn't. Sort of
shout
stop
out to
right
you,
there.
Cardigan, man.
All right.
Shout
A
out to all those niggas.
storm though. Hold on. A storm though is coming. But I want to thank everybody for watching this episode of It's Debatable WWE Edition. Once again, a lot of these events were on Peacock. If you didn't get to see it, like I did, I will be rewatching a little later and seeing the evolution. I believe also Saturday night's main event is still on the app, so definitely you could go tune into those if you was not able to see it live. Tonight is Monday, so that does mean Monday Night Raw, 8 p.m. Like I said, I think this might be one of the most watched Monday Night Raws in a while because we're gonna be waiting to hear Paul Heyman come out. What's going on, nigga? Like where is he? Like, and we start, and I want to start the show like that. I don't want to see Tozawa. Bring out Paul Heyman and tell us what happened with his kneecap. Yeah, I want to know.
Shout
But
out to
please make
Jay
sure that
Cargill.
you all right, bro.
Oh, I can't shout out Jay Cargill. She had a
Shout
good
out to
match.
Bianca Belair coming back. She did come back the other night. I believe she was a special guest referee. Like I said, I gotta see how it all unfolded. But shout out to her for being back. Um, Looked very eloquent. But let me stop before I get out of control. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the videos. We will be in the building for SummerSlam. Well, I'll be in the building. Seb's not gonna get a ticket and it's gonna sell out. So I will be there to give y'all the live footage. Because once again, Seb is selling us right now. But please make sure to share the video. Please make sure to comment, DM us, letting us know what you want us to talk about. If you want to come on the platform, DM us, and we're gonna have to do a screen check. All right, 'cause I know some of y'all niggas ain't legal right now, and we can't have no immigrants on the platform. Yeah, I said it, nigga. Wait, why you making that face for?
So when I shout out Jay
Shut.
Cargill, that's not a problem. But when you say shit like this,
I'm talking about what my president said, nigga. What are you talking about right now? You talking about some lusty ass Jay
I ain't
Cargill?
no
She's
nuts.
married, nigga, and she got kids. What?
Yeah, I know she has a beautiful family.
Oh Lord, bro. All right, yo,
What?
just cut the show, bro.
Yeah.
Just cut the show, bro. Cut the show,
Listen, Jay Cargill. We gonna talk.
bro. End the show, bro. Leave that woman alone.